Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video I'm doing something very exciting, and as you can probably see by the title and the thumbnail, I am using the brand new Jeffree Star Cosmetics Androgyny palette. This is the first time I've ever used it. First impressions, completely new. I didn't even swatch any of the shades on my hand or anything. Completely brand new to me, so you will get to see me react to these eyeshadows that I used today. This is the look I came up with, and I won't say anything yet. You'll have to watch the rest of the video to find out my thoughts. I also have the Beauty Killer palette, which is this one, which was his first eyeshadow palette. Looks like this. Very vibrant, bright colours. I have already used this a few times and I love it. So if you want to see me do a makeup look with this eyeshadow palette and any of the colours that are in it, we've got some pretty crazy ones in there as well as some slightly more wearable ones. But let me know if you want to see a look with this, because I will be happy to do that. But yeah, today's video is all about the Androgyny palette. So if you want to see my first impressions of these eyeshadows and how they applied and just what I think of it in general, then carry on watching. Okay, so this looks so weird having all of my makeup done and not my eyes. It's so strange, like even the lips and everything, it just looks odd because I've got everything done except my eyes. I never usually do it like this, but obviously for this tutorial I am. Also, this is the first time I've spoken this morning, so my voice sounds really strange. I'm guessing because I just haven't spoken yet today and my voice is like, whoa. So yeah, sorry if I sound a bit weird, but here it is. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I'm sorry my ring light's reflecting in it really bad, but there it is in the box. It looks like a massive bar of chocolate. And there it is out of the box. It's kind of got this like snake skin effect on it as well. I don't know if you can see that, but it's really cool. It's kind of like a leather style feel. Obviously it's not real leather, but yeah, this is what it looks like. And then they're actually really big palettes because the eyeshadows are like so big, like they're really big pans. Oh my god, look! I love the mirror as well, I think it's so pretty. And then here are all of the shades. They're so nice. What I like about this one as well is that they're much more wearable shades. I mean, there are quite daring shades in there, I guess, but this is more of like an everyday one compared to the Beauty Killer palette. That one is quite hard to wear on a daily basis because they are all so vibrant, but I do love that because I like that sort of thing to experiment with. But for this one, I feel like I can get a lot of everyday wear out of this. So I don't know where to start. I haven't decided what kind of eye look I'm doing, what colours I'm using, how it's going to go. I'm just going to try it out. So we'll see how this goes. I'm going to use this like dark brown matte shade. It's called Dominatrix. Is that how you say it? I think. I'm going to use this through the crease. I'm going to use a really light hand because I know that his eyeshadows are very pigmented. Okay, let's give this a whirl. Oh, do you see the pigment? I don't know if you saw how lightly I tapped into this, but the pigment is insane. I love that shade. I mean, I'm not the best at applying makeup and stuff like that. You all know this already, but I really love this. That's a really nice colour. Oh my god, I sound like such a man today. What is happening to my voice? I will say they're not very easy to blend. This one isn't anyway. Like, I don't know if you can see, but personally, I don't feel like it's blending very well. I don't know, maybe I'm just bad at this, but it's kind of like a line through the crease and then it does blend, but not like seamlessly. I don't know. I don't mind because I actually really like the look it's giving because it's got like the sharp crease, but then it sort of like fades out a little bit without just blending into nothing. So I actually think it's quite nice. Okay, so that is the first colour on. I really like it. Although I said that I wasn't sure about how well it was blending, I actually think it looks really nice. The way it has blended is actually quite cool. I quite like the effect it's given. Now, where do I go next? I'm thinking this shimmery colour. I think I'm going to go with another colour on the outer corner. I think I'm going to go with this shimmery one. I'm just going to give it a go. I don't know what I'm doing, I'm not an expert. I'm going to use Deja Vu, which is this coppery, shimmery colour here. Don't know if you can see that properly or not. Right there. There you go. It's very, very nice. I love this one. Okay, so I've just tapped into it quite lightly and I can already see there's a lot of product on the brush, so I feel like this is going to be very pigmented as well. Oh my god, do you see that? Oh my god. So with a lot of shimmery eyeshadows I've used before, or like quite glittery eyeshadows, I feel like you can apply them with a brush and it's okay, but they don't always have the best pigment and it takes quite a bit of blending, so a lot of the time I'll apply it with my finger. Not always, especially when I go through the crease I won't apply it with my finger, but they tend to not be the best to blend or the most pigmented with a brush, unless you use like Fix Plus or something on your brush, but I don't have anything like that and I've never really done that before. With this I've just used a normal dry brush and just dipped into it slightly and it is so pigmented, and this one blended amazingly. Like, it literally took me seconds to put this on and it's so pretty. Oh my god, I love this one. I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with this colour. Oh my god. I love this palette so much and I've only used 2 shades. It still needs blending, obviously. At the end I'm going to blend out the edges once I've applied the other eyeshadows, so I'm not going to look at this crazy by the end, hopefully. Usually with this kind of shade I would use my finger, because again it's the shade, I don't think I actually showed you, it's the shade Frosting, which is this goldy, champagne-y kind of shimmery colour, I guess. I didn't explain that very well. But yeah, that sort of one, especially because it's on the lid or like the inner corner, I would use my finger because the pigment's usually better. But because of how impressed I was with that other shadow that I just used, I'm going to try and use a brush. I mean, it might still not work out great because just eyeshadows like that in general just don't work for me on a dry brush usually. So we're going to give it a go with the brush, and then if it doesn't work I'll just use my finger. But I'm intrigued to see how this goes. So I'm going to dip in lightly. I can already see a lot of, can you see that? I literally dipped into it like twice and this is the pigment I got. Do you see that? I literally went like that. Like, I literally put the tiniest amount on and it's, oh my god. I'm out, I'm done, I'm shook, goodbye. That colour actually works really nicely with this eyeshadow, like, oh my god. I mean, I've hardly even done anything, I just put the tiniest amount on, blended it out slightly, and it looks like this. Like, that is insane. It blends so nicely, like, it works so well with the rest of the eyeshadows. Like, oh my god, I am obsessed with this eye look. Oh my god, these eyeshadows are a dream. These eyeshadows are hands down the best eyeshadows I've ever used. I'm gonna blend the rest of this eyeshadow out so I don't look as crazy. I might actually put a mixture of the first 2 shades I used on my lower lash line, so starting with Dominatrix on the outer corner, yeah, and then Deja Vu on the inner corner, kind of like blend them together. I feel like it needs something on the bottom too, but maybe not too much because I don't want it to be too dramatic, because it's quite dramatic on the top half. So go in with a light dusting of Dominatrix. Oh, it's nice as well because I still have a bit of pigment from the gold eyeshadow on there, so it's kind of like mixing in with the brown on the lower lash line, and it actually looks really nice. Oh my god, it looks so good. And then a tiny bit of Deja Vu on the inner corner of the lash line. Now I'm going to pop some mascara on. Okay, so that is the makeup complete. So now I'm just going to talk through this palette and tell you how I feel about it. although you've probably guessed my thoughts on it already by my reactions to first applying it. So this palette, oh my god, I think I found my new favourite palette ever. This is by far the best eyeshadow palette I've ever used. Not only is the packaging and presentation incredible, I mean, just look at it, it's gorgeous, and then the eyeshadow pans are huge. Like, he went all out with these eyeshadows. He made them massive pans, so they're gonna last forever. You really do get your money's worth for this. I mean, this was £40, it's like $45 but £40 in the UK. I know that's not the cheapest palette in the world and it might sound like a lot of money, but 100% worth it, 100%. If anything, that's an amazing price for what you're getting. Like, it's so good. I'm absolutely obsessed with this. I mean, I know I haven't swatched or tried all of the shades, but I know I will go back to using this again soon, so you'll probably see a lot more of these shades being used in future videos. Honestly, if you're thinking about getting this, or you like the look of it, definitely, I would 100% recommend this. Okay, so that is everything for this video. I really hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give it a massive thumbs up and comment down below letting me know if you want me to use this again for any more makeup looks or anything like that. Just let me know down below, and any other video suggestions you have for me in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, because that would be amazing. And yeah, I will see you in the next video. Bye!